Hey, Lisa.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you for reaching out. I got your email. I read it. So, um, so I'm glad that we're able to connect today. And so it was a rough week, huh? It
It
sounds
was.
like a rough week. You want to tell me more about it?
Yes, it was a very difficult week. I just feel like I can't do this anymore. Everything seems to be going wrong. And I got scared because just a couple of days ago, I just felt like I couldn't keep going. I just wanted to fall asleep and never wake up. Um, I just wanted to be gone.
Okay. Okay, what do you mean by being gone? He said. I mean, can you please are you having thoughts of ending your life?
Yes, yes, I actually have been having thoughts of hurting myself, ending my life, or just taking something so I can fall asleep and never wake up. Um, I can't handle this. It's too much. Losing my job, issues at home with my kids, with my husband. It's too much to handle. I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know, and thank you for telling me how you're feeling. Okay. And definitely, you're going through a lot in the last past months. And so, Lisa, when you say you're having these thoughts of ending your life, committing suicide, do you have a plan of how to do it? Have you considered how would you do it?
Yeah, I've thought of a couple of things. One is just taking some medicine and just taking it, just taking a lot of it.
Okay.
And the other, I've just thought of maybe hoping that I can find a gun. Um, I know my husband has his guns in the safe, and that's what I thought.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing this with me. Right. And well, I'd like to create a plan with you, if that's okay. This is very concerning, okay? And you're going through a lot, and I know in the past you were able to conquer a lot of stuff, a lot of issues that you're going through, but it seems that they're coming back again, right? These issues, these perversive thoughts. Um, there's what we call the response plan, and I'd like to go over that with you, and together create a plan for you, okay? And so let's discuss this, and then we can continue talking about what you mentioned to me, right? Maybe let's create this plan, and then we can talk about how be safe when it comes to the gun, right, and the medication, right? But what do you feel about? How do you feel about going over this crisis response plan?
Yeah, if it'll help, I know that that's not the answer. So yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay, so I'm going to write this for you, okay, and then we'll review it together, and I can email you a copy of it, okay. Right. So you mentioned a lot of warning signs. I mean, warning signs meaning you mentioned that um, you're feeling there's some issues at home. Okay. So what would you say is a personal warning sign for you? What's what would you
Some
define?
warning signs would include I'm feeling tired, tired of living, tired of just having so many problems come up. Other warning signs would be I don't have the desire to say keep fighting.
Okay.
I The other warning sign, I just feel hopeless.
Focus. Okay.
Hopeless and I don't see a solution to any of the issues.
Okay. Um, okay, not a solution to things. Okay, feeling tired, lack of desire, hope, I'm hopeless. Okay, so those are personal warnings, right? So we're having these thoughts and these emotions, these feelings, then you know that maybe the suicidal ideation or suicidal thoughts will be coming your way. So in the past, let's talk about self-management strategies, right? In the past, have you felt like this before too?
Yes, yes, I have.
And
That's why I
and
was so concerned.
and what have you done? I mean, thankfully, I mean, obviously you didn't try anything, right? I mean, we're here talking to each other, and I'm glad, right, that we are. Okay, but so what do you do back then when you have those thoughts?
So in the
What,
past, I would try to distract myself. I would go on a walk.
okay,
Um, I have called my husband to let him know that that I'm just feeling hopeless. But he's not available right now. Where things are not going well with our marriage, so I can't call him.
okay,
He thinks I'm just exaggerating.
okay,
So maybe calling someone.
okay. So go on walks, and in the past, it has worked calling someone. Okay, so
Yes.
and okay, so for now, you're talking about maybe being in nature, going on walks, exercising. It seems like in the past, I help you. Okay.
Yes.
So we can add that to your self-management strategies, right? When you get these thoughts, when you're feeling hopeless or feeling tired, before you reach that point of suicidal thoughts, going for a walk, maybe, right? Okay, so um, let's talk about reasons for living. I mean, wow, do you have any? What can you tell me about what gives you a sense of purpose or meaning in life?
Well, definitely my kids. And I definitely think that's one of the things that holds me back. Um, I know there's a lot of issues happening right now, but I do think they're good kids. I want to see them graduate from high school. I want to see them get married.
Okay,
Just thinking about my kids gives me a sense of purpose.
okay, that's great, right? So that's great. Okay, so you have a great reason, right? To keep moving forward. Okay, and social support. I know you mentioned that in the past you were able to talk to your husband. Now you feel that you can't talk to him about how you feel, right? Is there someone that can provide support or someone that can help you maybe elevate your mood during these tough times?
Yeah, I sometimes I just think like I don't want to worry my family, but I'm thinking my sister or one of my friends would be a good someone good to call. I think they're always available and ready to help me.
Good to hear. So you mentioned your sister and friends. Why your sister?
My sister, she's not judging me, she's not criticizing me, she's ready to listen.
Okay, that's good. And what about you say friends? So you're talking about
I,
more than
I'm thinking just one friend, my best friend. She's always there. She's gone through similar things in feeling down and hopeless, and but she's very upbeat and she's cheerful and she just knows how to elevate my mood.
yeah. Okay. Well, we got your sister and your friend, and it seems like they're really good role models and good, support system. Okay, so that's good. And let's talk about professional crisis support. Okay, so and I'm gonna give you some numbers that you can call, right? Some suicide helplines, and that you can call and you can contact, and also emergency services, right? I know per your request, if you call them specifically, they can come and help you, right? There's some places like MCOT and other services that can come and talk to you,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so I'm going to include that in your card, in your notes, on the notes, so you have those numbers available and a couple of addresses too that you can go to as well. Okay, all right.
Okay.
But it will be maybe a good idea if you decide to go somewhere to talk to someone. Maybe call your friend, your sister to maybe drive you there if you don't feel emotionally well to drive. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So and so that's for the professional crisis support. The last step on this one will be a plan for the next 24 to 48 hours. Okay. I mean, I, I'm assuming part of the plan was, and I shouldn't be assuming, right? But I'm assuming part of the plan was to meet today, right? I mean, we're meeting today. We're talking to each.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
glad.
I was definitely looking forward to this session as just finding a way to manage these thoughts. So yes, my plan would be meeting today.
And what else can we add to this plan for the next 24 to 48 hours if these thoughts are persistent?
Well, I'm thinking after this, I'm gonna call my sister and maybe ask her if she can come with me on a walk. So I want to call her, connect with her. I'm
Okay.
also thinking that it's going to be a good idea if I spend time with my kids. Just no fighting, no yelling, just spend time with them. I think that that'll also help me remember the reasons of why I want to be here
Yeah.
and why I need to be with my kids.
All right, so I think that's great. That's all great ideas. So this is what I have, okay, before I email it to you, in case you want to add something else, some more stuff, okay? So you notice that your personal warning signs are when you're feeling stressed, okay, right, and feeling tired, and when you start feeling a lack of desire to move forward, hopeless, right? You want to be isolated. Okay. So let's pay attention to that, okay, to those feelings. So the next step was when you start feeling that like that, then we jump to the self-management strategies. And you talked about distractions, right? Go on a walk and do other stuff that you like that you enjoy doing. Okay. And reasons for leaving. Okay. So we talked about kids. You want to see them graduate. You want to see them get married. You want to see them, uh, right? You want to be part of their future. And you also talked about social support, your friend and your sister who are always there for you, your friend specifically who has gone through the same, and you feel you can call them at any time and talk to them, right? And then we also talked about the professional crisis support. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna give you some numbers on that email and some addresses, but remember to call your friend or your sister to take you there, right? If you don't feel emotionally well to drive, okay? And we also talked about the plan for the next 24 to 48 hours. You mentioned connections, right? Connecting with people, right? Okay, and so that's good. That's a great idea. And you included your kids and your friends. Okay. So how do you feel about this plan? Except for the
I think that's a good plan. I feel confident that I can take the steps. I know it's going to be hard. It's a constant battle, but I think I can do it.
right. And also, let's say, I mean, I might not be available 24/7 via phone, right? But you can always email me, okay? You have my email, and I can always email you back. Okay, I don't have any issues emailing you back as needed, right? Even though I might not be able to answer my phone all the time, right? But and let's go with this plan, okay? And if anything, please do reach out to your support system. Shoot me an email or and let's keep working together.
Thank you.